Last night at the LGBT town hall with CNN, it was interrupted as you had protesters shouting at Buttigieg, "Trans people are dying. Trans people are dying. Do something." And he said, well, yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're absolutely right to be angry and upset at the lack of attention, he said. He remained silent. He nodded his head to the shouts from the crowd, "Trans people are dying." Well, they're not dying at the rate of 3,000 a day. They're not being murdered and having that funded by the government like we have with the abortion industry. You know, this morning I came in and one of the first things I saw, just before I saw the clips from the LGBT town hall last night, was this video that was put up by Reuters. It is a mother panda cuddling her young cub at the Berlin Zoo. Guys, run that B-roll there as I talk about this. And I tweeted out, I said, you know, everybody's heart goes out to videos like this. Why is it that our hearts have been hardened to human babies? Isn't it amazing as I look at this? I think, how could we be so callous to our own children when our natural affections are triggered just seeing any kind of baby animal like that, the baby panda? And I said, it's absolutely amazing because it's the power of media. It's the power of political narrative that can make us despise our own babies. We spend millions of dollars to kill them. And then we brag about how those abortions are somehow self-empowerment. Article by Zero Hedge, how low will U.S. birth rates go? They're talking about how U.S. birth rates are collapsing. Well, of course, we don't have any compassion for our own children anymore. It was about a month ago that Buttigieg's brother-in-law, who is a Christian pastor, his name is Ryan Gleasman, he went on with Tucker Carlson September the 11th and talked about how he wished that his brother, Buttigieg, would stop misinterpreting Scripture about abortion. So Tucker Carlson said to him, you are, by your own description, non-political. You're not seeking to attack your brother-in-law, but you wanted to talk about abortion. And Ryan Gleasman says, absolutely. Thank you, Tucker. I would like to make a plea to Pete, my brother-in-law, that he would reconsider his position and the way that he's misinterpreting Scripture to push his pro-abortion platform. I would like to make a plea with him that he would reconsider and that he would actually open his Bible. I actually ask all people to open up their Bibles as they're watching this. Turn to Psalm 139, especially verses 13 through 16, and read that, he says. Well, you know what? This is not Fox News, so I can actually read the Bible to you here. So, trigger alert for all you people who hate hearing the Bible, but you like to talk about what it says and doesn't say. Well, here's what it actually does say. I'll give you the New Living Translation, because a lot of people are so familiar with the older translations, they maybe don't hear it. King James Version, it says, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. But in the New Living Translation, here are those verses that were referenced by the pastor brother-in-law of Pete Buttigieg. You made all the delicate inner parts of my body, and you knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. You watched me as I was being formed. As I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life, recorded in your book. That is what we're destroying. We read the news too much and we don't read the Bible enough. And that's the way this is being twisted in this pathetic CNN town hall of hatred as they make an idol that has nothing to do with the God of the Bible. Every moment of our life was laid out before a single day had passed. And these people want to shut you down. They don't want you to be able to read the Bible or certainly not to speak of it. If they disagree, if you do not affirm and deny their opinions, their religious beliefs, you will be canceled, you'll be shut down, you'll be punished in every way that they can imagine. And they were all climbing over each other to talk about how they were going to punish you in every possible way for anything that you wanted to do. You know, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday talking about justice, talking about mercy. You know, we look at the way that God has laid out our lives. We look at the way that he has defined gender and marriage. We say, well, I don't agree with that. And so because I don't agree with that, I'm not going to allow you to agree with it, and I'm not going to call it a sin. And, you know, I was thinking about this situation I talked about the other day about Amber Geiger, the police officer who went in the wrong apartment and killed a black man. And when I talked about it the other day, I talked about the fact that the judge was, I thought, going light on her. Maybe not going light on her. Maybe, 10 years for manslaughter is not light. She won't serve too much time. But the judge gave her a hug and so forth. And at the same time, just a couple of miles away, some guy got 99 years in jail because he was drunk and they wanted to do a forced blood draw. They had him handcuffed, tied down on a gurney. And without shoes, he was flinging his feet around and landed one on a cop, kicked him. Now, the cop didn't have to go to the hospital, wasn't badly hurt, but he was going to go to jail for 99 years. I talked about that as an injustice. God gives us justice. And we look at somebody like Ted Bundy, who says in prison, he says, well, I became a Christian. A lot of people talk to him, believe that he was sincere in that. Is that something that we can embrace? The government is there to dispense justice. That was what I was upset about with those two cases. Not justice in one of those cases. They're not there to provide mercy. They're not there to give us love. But the justice and the mercy come together at the cross. God cannot be just to say, well, that's okay. Just go. If you had that judge to say to Amber Geiger, well, it's okay. I didn't mean it. Go ahead. Or even if you did mean it, you're a cop or whatever, go ahead. That would not be justice. It's not justice to give a 99-year sentence to that other guy. That's not justice. God is all about justice, so he can't do that. But as you saw in that case, the brother of Botham Jean, the brother of the guy who she killed, said, I forgive you. That's the difference. That's what these people don't want to recognize. They don't understand justice, they don't understand sin, and they don't understand the cross. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about the Constitution.
Our powerful line of fluoride-free products is the perfect gift for yourself or others who are exploring a healthier, happier lifestyle. With options ranging from toothpaste to oral spray, it's easy to find the perfect option for you. Super Blue Toothpaste is the fan-favorite, fluoride-free toothpaste that every InfoWarrior loves. Powered by iodine and nano-silver, it's designed to deliver a powerful clean while supporting good oral health and fresh breath. Available in 2 refreshing flavors. Enjoy a minty fresh flavor made with peppermint oil, or try our bubblegum flavor. Super Blue Immune Gargle is the only option for on-the-go immune system support like no other. With the scientifically proven patented ingredient Silver Sol in 3 different sizes, you can take it wherever you go. Support good oral health with our one-of-a-kind Super Blue products. Don't miss out on revolutionizing your morning routine. Head to InfoWarsStore.com and get our line of Super Blue products today.